Hey there, everybody. Hey there, everybody. I'm driving, and there's an ambulance, which makes me count my blessings that I'm not the one who needs an ambulance, right? Right? No, as I'm driving, and I was gonna wait until I get home to do this, and then I went, no, I have to start this like right now. I have to start this conscious coffee right this very second, because I just do. And I just decided, even though I really desperately need to buy a new little phone thingy to hold my phone in the car and everything, I went, it doesn't matter. I just had this phenomenal conversation with a young man that I adore, and we talked about blessings. We talked about not really being open to receiving our blessings, and not allowing them to come in the way we need to, or the way we should, or the way God wants us to. That's probably the right thing right there, right? We, in general, kind of avoid allowing God to bless us. And you know how we do it? This was like, it's so, in this conversation, I was just like, this is so true. I am guilty of this too. Afraid to feel happy. Afraid to feel blessed. Afraid to really receive them. To really just like tap in and go, wow, that's a really great blessing. Or, wow, that's an awesome blessing. Even if it's something small. Like this morning, for example, I'm going to just tell you guys this. This morning I was in court for a family member for support, and I pulled in. I was there about 10 minutes late, got stuck. There was an accident on the road, so I was 10-15 minutes late getting to court. Thank God I didn't have to like be on the stand or anything, right? But I pull into the parking lot of the big courthouse, and all the parking spots are I mean, it's just like 3-4 parking lots. It's filled up, absolutely filled up. No parking spots. I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to walk all this way. This is not a time. And I went, no, have a little bit of faith. Like right now, you just need to just take a breather, and God's going to provide you with a parking spot. God's going to provide you with a parking spot. So I just pulled in, looked at all these roads that were filled. I'm like, there was a little bit of doubt there, right? But I do have, like I've said before, I have really cool ass luck, or cool ass manifestation abilities when it comes to getting a parking spot. And I round the corner in the parking lot, and something says, go down this way and then turn to the left. So that's what I did. I just went down all the way down this filled up row, turned to the left again, went down maybe a third of the way down the row, and in the midst of this sea of cars is one parking spot. And I'm like, yes. So I pull into the parking spot, put my car in park, turn my car off, look at the car in front of me, and I kid you not, the person that I was there for, it was their car that was parked right in front of me. So God had planted me right there, right next to the person that I had gone to court for, at the parking spot right across from them, just perfectly. And I kind of chuckled, and I was like, thank you, because I knew that I was going to be probably walking out with them and talking, we go to lunch and all that kind of stuff, and now we just could be like, just follow along, right? Now you might say, that's kind of goofy, like, is that really a blessing? That's a blessing. It is. That's a blessing. Every little thing that we have that comes into our world can be a blessing. We choose to not receive it as such. We choose to go, just like, you know what? Here I am, driving, talking, I went through traffic, I did all this different stuff. Cars let me merge nicely. It's like, it's an easy drive. Granted, it's not a very far drive. But some days, I do this drive a lot. From my office to my house. Some days, it's a real pain in the butt going the whopping 8 minutes from door to door. But the ease, the blessing of that. There is a blessing in the ease. Because what? There's no stress. I'm not feeling stress over a drive. I'm not feeling stress about being in my car. I'm not feeling stress about any of it, really, except for the car that's coming down the alleyway right this very second. No. And what the reality is that we have all these little blessings, and when we don't acknowledge the little blessings, we tend to miss the big ones too. And then all of a sudden God brings us this big blessing, right? This big thing. You get the job that you've always wanted. You get the promotion. You go on this amazing date. You're too scared to get excited about the date. You're too scared to get excited about the promotion. You're too scared to get excited about the job offer. You're too scared to get excited about the house that you might potentially, that you really want, and you made an offer on, and they're thinking about it, and it's really, really good, right? Whatever it might be. You're scared to actually allow yourself to feel the good. But what do you actually do when you do not allow yourself to feel the good? What are you allowing yourself to feel? You're probably allowing yourself to feel the bad, right? You're probably going, because what? You're scared. And scared's not good. There's probably fear there that it's too good to be true. Fear is not good. Maybe you're like, I don't know. Doubt? Does doubt sound like a fun feeling? That doesn't sound like a fun feeling. Doubt, fear. No, those aren't fun feelings. Reservation? Yeah, maybe. No, that's not fun either. When we prevent ourselves from feeling that good stuff, when we deny ourselves the joy, when we deny ourselves the happiness, when we deny ourselves the celebration of the big or the little blessing, what are we actually doing to source, to God, to our soul guidance, to the law of attraction, to any of it? What are we actually doing? My son in the driveway. If you really think about it, and I'm going to relate this down to like all of you guys who have kids. I'm going to roll down my window here, and he's going to come over and be like, "What are you doing, Mom?" If I'm on a live. So wait just a second. Okay. This is like I always get interrupted, huh? Welcome to my world where children rule. No. So if you were to look at it from a child perspective, from, like for all of you parents out there, if you go and you buy yourself, your child something, and then they get pissy about it, and they're like, well, it's not exactly the right brand, it's not exactly the right color, you didn't get it from the right store, you didn't blah blah blah, or they just don't even say thank you. Just that little word, right? Like they just don't say, wow, thanks, I really wanted this. Oh man, you listened. What is that? It's kind of like that's being a spoiled, rotten kid, right? Do you want to go reward that child with more blessing? Do you want to give more to that person? Typically you don't, because there's no gratitude. They're not even enjoying it. Or, like you go to a kid's birthday party and there's 20 presents there and they rip through all of them and they don't slow down to actually pay any attention to any of them, right? And they just, boom, boom, presents flying everywhere. They're not enjoying any of it. Now it's just a great big pile and they're like, where's the cake? Where's the ice cream? Where's more? I should have more presents. That's not even acknowledging the gifts that are being given. They're not getting any joy out of it, right? We do this exact same thing with our blessings. We do the exact same thing in so many different ways with all the little things that we just deny ourselves. We deny ourselves the blessing of the feel good. We deny ourselves the blessing of the joy. We deny ourselves the blessing of the connection, of the love, of the good feelings of somebody caring enough and helping us. All of that. Imagine what your life would be like if you chose today, for just the rest of today, to focus in on all those blessings and not just notice like, hey, this is a blessing right here, but to notice the feeling and notice that, hey, maybe I'm a little scared to be happy about this. What's that about? Why am I scared to be happy about this? What's wrong with being happy? Really, truly, what's wrong? Are we really going to be more attracted to the happy person or to the pissy, depressed person? We're going to be more attracted to the person who is living in joy or the person who is living in fear? What's more attractive? What's more magnetic? What do you actually really want to strive for? Can you imagine what it would be like to actually feel happiness consistently? To have that magnetism? To be able to call in all the good stuff? That good stuff, why do you want it? You want it because of the way it makes you feel, right? Why do you want freedom? Why do you want a relationship? You want to feel loved? Why do you want more money? So you have freedom. Why do you want better health? So you feel better healthy wise, you feel better about your body, you have more energy, you have more stamina, right? What does that all equate to? That all equates to happiness. That all equates to just feeling good in your own skin, in your own mind, in your own emotions, spiritually, feeling good. So if you want to feel good, what should you be focused on? That's an easy question. It should be an easy question for you, like a no-duh question. If you're not getting it, though, I'll paint it out really simply. If you want to feel good, focus on the things that make you feel good. Focus in on the things that you are blessed with. Focus in on the good things that are coming in your life, because anything that you put your attention on is going to grow. If you want negativity to persist, then focus on the negativity. If you want the lack to persist, then focus on the lack. If you want the good shit to persist, then focus on the good shit. Focus on the good relationships. You want more good relationships? You want to call in that true love? You don't have it yet, but you got great sisterhood. You've got great brotherhood. You've got fantastic family. You've got a best friend. You've got great relationships with your children. You've got great relationships with your colleagues. Focus on that. Where do you feel the love coming from? Focus on the love. You want more money? More money? Everybody wants more money, right? Everybody wants more money. What do you need to do to actually get more money? Should you focus in on what you don't have? How does it make you feel when you wake up in the morning, you open up your bank account, and there's less there today than what was there yesterday? And there's no more coming in for 2 weeks. There's no more coming in for a month. There's not enough there to meet the bills. If you really truly focus in on that, what does that make you feel like? It doesn't make you feel very good, right? But you want more to come in. You want to feel good. So if you sit in the non-feeling good, what are you going to attract more of? Play with it. See what happens. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Yes, that's like a 4th grade thing to say, I know. But it's true. I double dog dare you. 2. Count every single blessing. Count every single blessing. And then count the feelings. Notice the good feelings. Really, just take a second, Close your eyes and go, this feels good. This feels good. Yes. I want more of this. Yes, this feels good. Let yourself feel good. Stop denying yourself the blessings. Stop denying yourself the feel good. Stop denying yourself the abundance, the love, the joy, the health, the well-being. And just say yes. Say yes to you. Okay, guys. I have a kid staring at me. He must want something. So, I am happy that I have a child staring at me, wanting something, asking for something healthy, strong, independent, and able to ask. So, go out there, figure out what feels good to you. If you want to learn more about Feel Good, I do have an amazing course on feeling good. Absolutely amazing course on feeling good, where I teach you all the basic principles that I do almost on a daily basis. And I say almost because sometimes it doesn't feel good to do some of the principles. So there you go. You know what? I don't journal every single day. Oh, I don't journal every day. Yes, I just admitted that. I journal 99.99999% of the time, but every now and then I find myself in a really grumpy ass mood, and the last thing I want to do is try to force something, because then I almost get negative with my positive, trying to be positive, and then I get pissed off about trying to be positive instead of just letting myself be and finding something that feels good. Yeah. So learn about Feel Good Now, click the link here in the comments section that you will see, and that course is available for a lifetime on my membership site, so you can go in there and you can explore that. I'm going to give you all the tips, all the tricks on the journal prompts, and even a meditation in there. There's a video training. It's filled with some really powerful tools to help you receive the blessings that you are so worthy of. So worthy of. Okay, guys, as always, stop existing, start living. You can follow me at www.kendalwilliams.com, and I will catch you tomorrow with another Conscious Coffee. Bye, everybody.